It is almost one of the most wonderful times of the year. If you know, you know. If you love it, you love it. It's almost football season. Now, if you a football fan, you know what I'm talking about. This is my team. I don't know who y'all's team is, but this is my team. We don't play about my team, the Cleveland Browns. But this story is about a tailgating experience that went terribly wrong. And I live to tell the tale. It's story time. Let's get it. Now, look, peep game. I enjoy having a good time just like anybody else. So tailgating, hooking up with a bunch of people, going out, getting food, enjoying the football games, Ohio State, Cleveland Browns, whatever your team is, those are mine. So that's how we rock. I had got invited to this whole tailgating little experience, little jump off. So I was like, cool. Now I got invited by like this group of girls, and I thought it was cool because it was like a group of girls who threw like a tailgating party. One of the girls that, was throwing the party, I had a little crush on. We had been sort of sending some playful messages back and forth, saying nothing too serious. I kind of felt like she had like a boyfriend or somebody she might have been hung up on, because she would sort of be hesitant, but then she would be flirty, but then she'd fall off. So, I wasn't pressing her too hard, so I just let it be. Come the day of the tailgating thing. So I think, the game starts at like 1 o'clock, but they start tailgating like at 7 a.m. And I'm talking like, pre-gaming at the extreme level. We talking shots, drinks, beers, food, all this kind of stuff at 7 a.m. and start working your way up till game time. So, if you've ever done it before, you know what I'm talking about. But man, it was crazy. So it's like I get there probably around 7:45, 8 o'clock in the morning. They already lightweight buzz. So it's like about 8 or 9 girls. They got like a camper RV situation in the parking lot. Then it was like they got like vans and cars and like the whole hibachi setup. Like it was just crazy. Food, drinks, everything. You ain't have to pay for nothing. Like everybody has something. So I see old girl. Let's just call her Christy. Now, Christy is, all in my face. She buzzing. She done had a few. So she all in my face and, she grinding on me and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, about to be a little situation in here. So she like, let's go up on let's go in the RV. Let's go in the RV. So we go up on the RV, go in the back. We messing around like it's a little bed situation. Then all of a sudden, I hear bam, bam, bam on the door. Somebody bamming against the RV. Somebody like, Christy, Don here. Don is here. So, Don comes rushing on the RV, runs into the back of the room, and like, who is this nigga? Now, Christy she ain't got her shirt on, pants still on, but her ass is in my hands and she in my lap. And so Don grab her up, pull her up against the wall. He like, you out here fucking with niggas, da 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 da. And she like, you ain't even my nigga. What did you doing? Da 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 da. And I'm like, hold up. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? This is all happening in real time. I get up, you know what I'm saying? And I had on some joggers and a hoodie, some shoes or whatnot. Now I get up. Now, DeLamonte is still like this. So I get up and DeLamonte like, and so dude like, this nigga's dick hard and you out here about to fuck this nigga in the van in front of all these people, da 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 da. And I'm like, fam, like chill, you know what I'm saying? Like chill. So he try to run up on me and put his hands in the middle of my hoodie and try to push me back up against the wall. See, but the thing is, he wasn't that tall. You know what I'm saying? I'm tall. I'm 6'3". So and I was sitting down, but when I stood up, I guess, that's when he felt like he was going to rush. But I stood all the way up and he was maybe 5'6", you know what I'm saying? So when he pushed me, I sort of mashed his head down and, you know what I'm saying? And pushed him off of me and he fell. And so he get up and he run out. And she Tom, he probably going to go get a gun or something. And I was like, oh, I have mine. So if he get his, it'll just be a shootout. Basically. So, he runs out or whatever. So she put her shirt back on. She's, trying to apologize and all this stuff and all this craziness. And I'm just like, girl, you had a dude. Why didn't you just tell me? She's like, he's not my dude. We stopped talking almost 2 months ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, that don't even sound right. Niggas don't act like that if you da 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 da. And she was like, well, I mean, we messed around maybe like 4 or 5 weeks ago, but we ain't get back together. You know what I'm saying? And she's sort of like matter of fact. And she just like, I mean, I'm sorry all of this is happening, this, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So she's still like sort of a little bit drunk. So I come off the thing. I look, you know, I'm looking and see if I see anybody. I don't see dude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, he must have dipped off or whatever. All right, I'm going to just go walk around, da-da-da-da-da-da. So I go to walk off. Here come dude with like 6 more dudes. Like he come back up to the RV with like 6 dudes. And so it's just me and like 7 girls. And the girls is all drunk. So they all about it, ready to fight. Well, come on then. Well, come on then. I'm not drunk at all. I ain't had nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had nothing to drink. They all drunk. I got my pistol on me. Now I'm ready to pull it out and just, you know, let them know what it is, right? So he like, that's the dude who jumped me. And I'm like, that's the dude who jumped, nigga? Who did I jump you with, sir? Like who? Who here? Me and the females? It was just me and DeLamonte. That's it. That's all you got jumped by. Me and DeLamonte. And so the dude like, yeah, that's the nigga who jumped me. You know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. And he trying to steal my girl. Da da da. Like trying to gas these zoos up to try to jump me, right? Now there was 2 teams playing that day: the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now they had on Steelers attire. We had on Browns attire. So we in the parking lot. People who don't know think this is all about the game that's about to happen and the teams. So of course the Browns people like, hey, what's going on over there? Hey, you need any help, brother? You know what I'm saying? Pittsburgh Steelers people like, oh, dude, what's going on? Hey, dude, this, hey man, fuck that. We've been kicking their ass for years. And so it turns into a whole match. So we all like Brown side, Steelers side, right in the middle of the parking lot in Cleveland. Now, in my head, I'm like, I'm no longer alone. I'm going to be okay in this situation. But I'm like, this is all because of this girl and her drunk back. I'm, tripping like, you know what I'm saying? So the police, get in the middle and they like, hey, you guys, you need to either calm down or you're going to get kicked out. You know what I'm saying? So dude, he back off. We sort of dissipate, whatever. Now, at this point, I'm just like, it's like now like 8:30. So I'm like, man, I don't even, it ain't even fun no more. You know what I'm saying? It ain't fun at all. And so old girl, she's just like, no, Tom, don't leave. And then all the girls was like, Tom, don't leave. Don't let that nigga win. He ain't nothing. So I sit down and, everybody's cool. Like, and the thing about it, going to a tailgating experience is almost like a family reunion. And it don't matter what color you are, anything. You see Indians, whites, everybody. It's all about the team. You know what I'm saying? And beating the other team. So I go sit down, you know what I'm saying? They giving me plates of food and, everybody offering me a drink. It's just, so I'm chilling at this point, right? Old girl, she's still like, pressing me. And she looks like, I'm sorry. And she rubbing my beard and rubbing my back and all this stuff. And she like, let's go back up on the RV. Let's just talk. Let's just talk on the RV. So I'm like, okay. We get on the RV. And of course, saying one thing lead to another, and, some extracurricular body moving started to occur, right? So we on the RV, we getting it in, right? Yeah, here comes Don again. So Don's, he's back, but this time he's all sentimental. You know what I'm saying? He knocking on the door. He's just like, can I talk to you? And she like, leave me alone, Don. I am fucking a real man. Please leave us alone. And he's like, baby, please, I just want to talk to you. I just want to talk to you one time, baby. Please, come outside, please. I think light-skinned dudes get a rap, you know what I'm saying? But he was sort of, ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, he was so sensitive and soft and typical light-skinned behavior. And I was just like, man, you are giving your species a bad name right now. Like, for real. So he's standing outside the van. So, me and DeLamonte, we in it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's really so. I mean, who stands outside the RV hearing the ex-girl get smacked upon? Like, I mean, and just waits. Like, so we don't stop. We finish, you know what I'm saying? It's probably like 35 minutes later. He's still just standing outside kicking a rock. Like, yeah, doo-doo-doo. So he comes out, she comes out, and she like, why the fuck is you still here? Like, why are you here? Like, leave us the fuck alone. Like, she going off on him. And he like, baby, you know what I'm saying? I just want you back so much. You know what I'm saying? I just want to fix our family. I just want to be back together. You know what I'm saying? We got a child. We have a kid together. We have a baby. And I'm like, for one, I ain't know all that. And she's just like berating him, fingering her. Nigga, I don't want you. You need to get your own life. And I'm like, and then he was like, you know, I ain't even tripped about, you know, any of the stuff you did in the past and this and the third. And I'm like, did in the past? Like, you know, now it done turned into, you know what I'm saying, a seminar. I'm sitting up there like, what's next in this TED talk? Like, what's next? So he's going in and he's just like begging her and begging her and begging her. This motherfucker gets on one knee in the middle of the parking lot and tries to propose to her. Like, who? What? So he's on the knee and he's got the ring out, and like everybody onlookers, you know, around, everybody starts, you know, gathering around. And so she's like this, like looking, and she's shocked that he even doing this. And I'm like, I'm shocked, you know what I'm saying? All this is happening right now, and he crying, you know what I'm saying? He's just, I just want to be with you for the rest of my life. I don't care about anything. I just want you. I just want to be with you. This chick looks at this nigga on his knee in front of everybody after I just pulverized that coochie, and she says, yes. And everybody starts clapping. Like Steelers fans, Browns fans, everybody starts clapping. And I'm just like, these are some new niggas. Like, I ain't never. So I'm just like, I just start walking away. And so she giving him a hug, and she's crying, he's crying, people are clapping, people are taking shots, drinking beers. Hey man, dude, that was great. Oh my gosh, black love. And I'm just like, well, at least I got my nut off, got in my car and drove off. Hey, just another one of my wild and crazy stories. I'll see you in the next one.
Hey Tom, tell me a story.